嘿，大家好，我是史老师。今天我们要学与手有关系的字。Today we are going to learn characters related to hand. 手，手. Now, this is not our first time seeing hand. In fact, we've seen it in the character na, meaning to take. 手. Now, all of the characters underneath are going to be related, as the left radical is actually the hand radical. So our first character, da, da, to hit or to strike. Da. Now, this character will regularly be in words that use your hand. For instance, playing basketball, turning on a phone, etc. Da. Our next character, jiao. Jiao. To look for or to search. Note, this is not to find. We'll need to add something onto the end to make to find. Jiao. Next, la. La. To pull. La. 指. 指. Pronounced the exact same as only. 指. This means finger as well as to point out or to indicate. 指. Now, our next characters all have the bottomless box with various things inside. First, we have nei. 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 This means interior or inside, internal. Any of these concepts. The direction of in. Nei. Next, we have wang. 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 This means net. It actually looks a little bit like a net or a web with the two X's inside. Wang. This will be used to talk about anything from tennis to the internet. Wang. And lastly, gang. 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 Gang means first steel or powerful, strong, sturdy, but in colloquial speech, it often takes on the meaning of just now, for something to have just occurred. It is a time phrase. Gang. Now we have 4 additional characters to learn. First, ji. Ji. We have a tree next to ji, which lends its sound. Ji. This character means machine. Ji. Lan. Lan. Note this is almost the same as blue. This character means basket. So rather than having the grass radical, we have bamboo because you can weave baskets out of bamboo. Lan. Tu. Tu. So very much like the English to do. Du. This means belly. Sometimes as well stomach, but most appropriately belly. And last, we have swan. 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 Swan, like a swan. Swan. This character means to count or to reckon. And it's often used outside of the purpose of just simply counting. For instance, in making plans. Swan. That is all for our characters. Our first word for today, 手机. 手机. Literally, hand machine is a cell phone. Now note, we know the word 电话, which means phone as well. And while 电话 can be used to make a phone call, 手机 cannot. Which brings us to our next word, 打电话. 打电话. To make a phone call, literally to hit the phone, is to make a phone call. 打电话，打算，打算. So to hit and count is to make a plan. This doesn't reason out super well, so maybe just take 打算 as meaning to plan or to make plans. 打算，打篮球，打篮球 hit basketball. Basketball. Or to play basketball. 打篮球. Note, most of the time in English, we will say the verb play for doing sports. However, in Chinese, you will never do this. 打 is the go-to verb for playing games, sports, etc. 打篮球. Next, 拉开, 拉开, to pull open, literally pull open. 拉开. 肚子, 肚子, belly or stomach. Now, 拉肚子, 拉肚子. To pull one's stomach essentially means to have extreme stomach discomfort or diarrhea. 拉肚子. And Chinese people will talk about this a lot when eating food. 拉肚子. 日本拉面. 日本拉面. Japanese pulled noodles. Pulled noodles are a special delicacy in China, offered all over, and every area has their own way of doing it. However, 日本拉面 is what we refer to as ramen, or Japanese pulled noodles. 手指, 手指, your hand, finger. So any of your fingers. 手指, finger. 指出, 指出, literally to point out. Exact same wording as in English. Point out. 指出, or to indicate. 上网, 上网, to get on the web or net, to go online. 上网, 网上, 网上, online, the concept of something being on the internet. 刚刚, 刚刚, just now, as in something just happened. Just now, again, just now. 刚刚. Lastly, 机会. 机会. 机会 means a chance or an opportunity, usually for something. 机会. That is all for our words. For today's grammar and sentences, we will discuss 打 and the many different uses of 打. Next, we will talk about 刚刚 and how to express just now. Lastly, we will provide you with some sentences to help you better understand our vocabulary. So, 打 is an extremely versatile verb. It can go before all sorts of nouns and takes on several different meanings based on the context. Some basic ones: to turn on, to hit, and to use. Now, this might seem a little confounding, but basically put, 打 is the verb you use when an action requires your hand. This is the go-to rule of thumb. So, 打开, to hit, open, is how we say to open or turn on. So this can be used for 打开门, to open a door, 打开手机, to open or turn on your phone, or 打开 the lights, literally to turn on the lights. We have other uses as well. 打算 simply means to make a plan or a plan. 打电话, to hit your phone, is literally to make a phone call or to call someone. 打篮球, again, means to play a sport. So 打 will also take the meaning of to play sports that use your hand. Again, soccer will use the verb to kick, 踢. So basically put, 打 is the hand action verb. It's really simple. That's the best way to think about it. 刚刚. 刚刚 is how we will express just now, or something just happened. It functions like a time phrase, meaning that it will go at the beginning of our sentence, like 晚上, 明年, 下个星期, any of these. Let's look at some examples. 我刚刚找到了手机。我刚刚找到了手机。I just found my phone, or I just found the phone. 找到了，找 to search for or look for, 到 to arrive at. So when you look and arrive at the thing, you have found it. Now one more time. 我刚刚找到了手机。So I have just found my phone. Another example. 我刚刚到中国，怎么已经拉肚子？我刚刚到中国，怎么已经拉肚子？ So I have just arrived in China. How do I already have 拉肚子 diarrhea? 我刚刚到中国，怎么已经拉肚子？ Note with 拉肚子, we will not say 有拉肚子. You simply say I 拉肚子。已经, it's okay if you haven't seen that before. That means already, and we will see it again in later classes. Now, to end the class, we are going to give you some sentences to help you better understand our vocabulary. For the first one, focus in on the usage of 打算, meaning to make a plan. 我晚上打算上网买手机。我晚上打算上网买手机。I, this evening, plan to get online and purchase a phone. I plan to buy a phone tonight online. 我晚上打算上网买手机。Now, a good thing to note about 打算, the time can go after or before. It is the same functional meaning. 打算 is a particular verb that can play around with time because you can make plans for the future. You can make plans for tomorrow. And our last sentence for today. 我们要找机会一起吃日本拉面。我们要找机会一起吃日本拉面。So we should find an opportunity to eat ramen together. 机会 has many uses, but a common one is find an opportunity. You can also simply say 有机会, there is an opportunity, or 没有机会, there is no chance. Very versatile piece of vocabulary that you'll see all over. That is all we have for today. Please review the sentences, make sure you understand them, and contact us on your WeChat or Slack if you didn't understand anything. 大家, I'll see you in class. 加油!